was sitting in the waiting room, I looked at my watch. Man, they sure like to make you wait, I thought. I looked over at the receptionist. She was buried in her work still. I sighed and rubbed my cheek. Darn toothache. Why do I have a toothache? I brush 3 times a day, floss, and I don't even like the taste of sugar. Finally, a nurse came and got me. I sat in the dentist chair and the dentist walked over. He asked the usual questions, had me open my mouth and poked at my teeth. He pulled in the x-ray machine and took some photos of my mouth. When he put them up on the screen, he was silent. He motioned his nurse over and she fell silent when she looked at it as well. After a few, he came over and sat in his chair and fumbled with his pen. "I've never seen this before," he said at last. "It's as if you have another whole set of teeth under your current ones and they're pushing out. Now, it does happen. I mean, obviously you lose your baby teeth, but you're 35 years old." He paused, looked at his pen, as if it had the answers to what he was going to have to say next. He looked up. "Even then," he went on, "from time to time people do develop a third set of teeth. It isn't common, but it does happen. Now," he continued, "what I've never seen before in this situation is your jawbone." He looked me in the eye for the first time since he sat down. "It appears to be growing as well, more like separating, splitting, forming a second jaw. I'm not equipped to deal with this. I'd suggest you make an appointment with your physician. They'd be able to help you. This is way outside my area of expertise." I nodded, unsure what to do with the information he laid out for me. I took a quick glance at my x-ray. It definitely looked odd, almost like a double exposure. After I got home and made the appointment to be seen later in the week, I sat down. 2 sets of teeth, 2 jaws. Maybe. I know when I was born, it was supposed to be twins. Evidently, I absorbed the other baby. That much I knew. They say it happens more often than you think. Ow! My teeth were in agony now. I went to the bathroom to get some pain pills out of the medicine cabinet, took a dose of Tylenol, and looked in the mirror. My mouth, it looked odd, swollen. I opened it and could see a second set of teeth. The second jaw was also now pushing its way through, and something else in the way back. I backed away from the mirror. I needed to get to the emergency room. This couldn't wait. I reached for the door, but something stopped me. It was as if a second set of muscles in my arm were preventing it from opening the door. I struggled for a minute and then caught myself in the mirror again. I stopped. My mouth, the second body, my long-forgotten twin, it was coming out of my mouth. I passed out. A few hours later, one of my friends stopped by. He was dropping off a movie he borrowed. I thanked him and placed the movie on the table and went back to the bathroom. On the floor was the mangled remains of what was me a few hours ago. My identical twin smiled, started to whistle, got a trash bag and got to work cleaning up the mess. He was going to enjoy my life.